You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just load an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Your will lies deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose. Let's go. Thoughts can keep you down, pushing deep until you drown, or they can keep you up strong, focused on the now. Glass half full, or has it been emptied out? Well, that's all up to you and your mind. Do you doubt anything, everything, not a thing? Make my thoughts work for me, manifest what I need, what I want, what I see. I could be anything, I attract all the things that I see. I believe I'll achieve as I breathe in and out again and again. I don't doubt, I sit and I plan, and I found out that I can execute if I'm driven, if I listen, if I learn all the wisdom. Read some books, something written, watch the best. Teach a system I invest, never hidden, I ain't scared. Ain't no chicken, I take that. I'll be winning, you get back what you're giving. Find the reason that you're living, what you're good at, all your gifts and what you love. Take a risk and find out what you've been missing. Your will lies deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose. Your will lies deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose. And like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose. purpose. It lies deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your one that gives you your purpose.
I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty. I tell them, see you later, fam, I do not need this jealousy. I got no time for failure, man, I wanna leave a legacy. I lock in and I'm sold out, pop up for the whole crowd. I got this, I roll out, I promise, have no doubt. I'm all in, here I go now, call in, you all out. Take hostage, a pro down, they novice when I throw down.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yeah. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go
Put me on ESPN, yeah. Put me on top of the tent, yeah. Pilots again and again, yeah. No, I ain't here to make friends, yeah. Taking it straight to the bank, yeah. I'm like a shark in a tank, yeah. And if your girl misbehave, yeah, I'll give your girl like a steak, yeah. That's making me out of my head, yeah. I don't belong in my bed, yeah. I should be famous instead, yeah. I will not stop till I'm dead, yeah. Never let them hate, tell them I'll be great. It's gotta be my fate, you can take it to the bank. I just wanna get it while I get it. When I get it, I'll be damned if I'ma let it get away. Without a fight, I got a plan, yeah.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yeah. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go hard.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I thought you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
All right, let me make sure I got my stuff rolling here. Hold on, I can't hear my music in the background. Different headset tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I can't hear this damn music. There it is. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Late Show from Impromptu Truth. What's going on, Bass? You gonna mute yourself or what? Hello.
I was on the phone, sorry.
All right, thank you. What's going on, everybody? Yo, I can't hear you.
Yo. Can you hear me now?
Yo. Okay, whatever. So we're going to do roll call in a minute whenever he gets his together. A lot of, last 2 weeks or so, a lot of, oh, you just dropped out. A lot of shit's happened in the last, 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. For all you guys that are friends with me on Facebook, know that, Little Monster number 5 showed up early last week, 3 weeks early to be exact. But he's doing good. Mama Truth's doing good. They took him down to the NICU for a just to be on the safe side, and he's down there monstering everything. He's down there drinking full bottles already. Want more. He's gonna be huge, dude. And but yeah, he's doing good. Everybody's doing all right over here. Got some time off, so now I can take care of some stuff I've been trying to take care of for quite a while, mailing some things out to some people, things like that.
Can you hear me now?
Bingo, I got you. Yo, does my forehead look like it's got a blue dot on it, right there?
Yeah, it does. Put on a hat.
I'm not putting on a hat. It's too hot back. It's too hot down here for that shit. But now we're going to hit up roll call. Here we go. Hold on 2 seconds. It's moving a little slow. Thank you, Mr. Thatch. Yeah, he, so I'll lay it out for you guys. You guys are family. I like talking to you guys. So I was at work last Wednesday, and Miss Truth wasn't feeling well. I'm not going to be specific, but I got long story short, I got a phone call. We ended up at the thing. We ended up at the ER, and yeah, he came a little early, but as soon as he made his appearance on planet Earth, dude, he was wailing, and I got to see him and everything like that. Then they took him down to the NICU, and that was only because he was a little early, so they were worried about his lungs and everything like that. So he went down there, and if you guys are from New York, dude, I'm telling you, the St. Luke's children's area, the St. Luke's NICU, awesome people. The director came up from that hospital to get my son at 3:30 in the morning. He came with a whole crew. Right. Funny thing about that is, right, so they get him, they got him all situated and everything like that, right? And they're getting ready to take him off. But I don't know if anybody else who's had children recently, I don't know if your hospitals do this, but in New York, what they do, they put a little band right on the baby's foot, and that's a security thing. So if that, so that's for people trying to steal infants. You know what I mean? So they put these little bands on the newborns and everything, so people don't walk out with them, because it's been known to happen. So they have them in the whole setup and everything like that, and then they try to walk out the delivery area to go to the ambulance, and guess what? They set off every alarm in the building. 4 o'clock in the morning, every alarm in the building's going off. Fucking doors are shutting. Bing, bang, boom, bang. Because they forgot to take the bracelet off. So the alarm system thought it was a missing infant. Shit was crazy. So yeah, but he's all right. Yeah, but the head of the department came up. They got him, took him down there. I went down. I followed him down there, and he was. The doctor was like, "Yo, he didn't make a peep the whole way down. He was quiet. Like, I've been back and forth seeing him, and he's good. He's getting heavy. I'll tell you that shit. He's getting heavy. He's gonna be a big one." But yeah. So that's what's going on in the impromptu truth realm. And thank you guys for all the well wishes. And what's up, Larry Candace? How you doing? I didn't do roll call just yet. I was explaining what's been going on the past couple weeks. Well, that was last week. The week before, I got for some debilitating back pain. So you guys got a line on new spine? Let me know, okay? Because I need one. Like black market shit, seriously. All right, so we gonna do roll call. All right, so we got Mr. Davey Cryptids. What's going on? Dave's Cryptid Adventures. What's going on, Willie Cut? Miss Thrasher, how you doing? Kim, how are you? Larry and Candace, what's going on? G Music, what's up, bro? Hound Dog. What else? We got Bryce. What's going on, dude? Yo, Bryce, you hear about that? You see Seth Rollins call CM Punk out? That shit. Wow, yeah, he said the same thing.
I watched it live last night.
Yo, it's crazy. We'll get we gonna get Bryce Wilcott in here in a few. But if you guys are available to hop in, who else? Mr. G Rides, what's going on? Who else we got up in here? Miss Carla. I know you guys say hi, people. I see 27 people watching. I don't see 27 names. Bama, Illuminati, what's going on? Who else? I saw that G Music and Mr. G were the first ones in here. I saw that. What's up, Scorpion? How you doing? Oh, can I just start off another thing? I'm going right. I've been talking to Bass about this shit for like the last week and a half. Guys, go look up this dude named Joshua Wagner. Right? He's an author. He's a Reddit author, but he's been having his stuff narrated by this dude named Nature's Temper. And Nature's Temper is a British dude, but he does like some of the best narrating on YouTube, I think. And they call it. This dude wrote this shit called the worst verse. Right? I've been trying to explain this whole thing to Bass for a week now. So you go to this guy's page, right, and you click on the title. You click on the playlist that say worst verse in listen order. So this man has wrote probably the best. He's wrote the best thing I've listened to in quite a long time, honestly, like story wise, and like I can't get enough of it. Just a little tidbit, right? Just Tom Cruise, he's really in this worst verse. He's really Dr. Frankenstein, right? Dracula is like the ultimate being. Like everybody in the paranormal world is afraid of Dracula. Dracula hangs out with Captain Hook, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Who else? a bunch of New York mafiosos called Dirty Work Inc. Yo, this story is absolutely epic, dude. I love listening to every part of this story, and the voices that he does in the story, it makes it well worth it, guys. And it's 75 videos, so it's long. It takes you a while to get through them, but when you get through them, it's worth it. I'm telling you, like. Peter Pan runs a corporation called Nevland Industries or Nevland Corporation, and the Lost Boys are his blacked out military elite fighting force. Like, you guys, it's worth the listen, guys. I'm telling you. If you guys are just putting around the house, or you're just driving around in your car, go look it up. Look it up. Gary, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, I still haven't checked out any of that.
See how? All right, Hound Dog, we gonna start that, huh? We going there. Tonight?
Oh, they've been going in for the last 5 minutes or so about that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, you douchebags.
You know who the main culprit was that started it?
I know it was fucking bum ass Wilcut over there. Listen, you barely got hair on top of your head too. Don't worry about me, homie. What I don't got up here, it's magnificent here. Remember that. I got one of the best beards on YouTube. I'm saying it now. But yeah, guys, go listen to the worst verse. I'm telling you. You'll see, you guys make me fucking subconscious. Hold up. What fucking hold up. Paint that. There, that better? That better? You happy now? All right. Am I not blinding you? Am I not pixelating your screens anymore? Come on, people. Thought you guys were supposed to like me, bro. All right, but nah, yeah, we're just getting on shooting shit. Hold on, I gotta what?
Now, what has been going on recently, everywhere? I'm not talking about paranormal politics or anything like that. I'm talking about pop culture stuff. CM Punk is back.
Yes. But we'll see how that goes. My TV wrestling.
And
guys aren't cool, man.
We could pop around and jump to different topics. They want Alan Richter to play Batman.
Yes.
And I forgot what was his name. They already got their Lex Luthor.
Thank you, Chica. Yeah, the dude who plays Beast. A young Beast. He's about to play. He's Lex Luthor now. Dude, yeah. Plus, Ryan Reynolds is going on a campaign to stop people from ruining movies. Meaning,
because they're leaking so many set photos from
taking set photos and everything like that. So you know what he started doing? He started adding just random stuff to these set photos. I think he had added the Predator, Ant-Man, a few different things to these set photos.
Yeah, it was him and Hugh Jackman standing there with Predator and Ant-Man standing in front of them. Elon Musk gave Alex Jones his Twitter account back.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm on Twitter. I don't even be on Twitter though. Congrats, Street. Thank you, Kay.
I only check it for a few things. There's one Twitter profile. It's called Raw Report or something like that.
I follow.
Raw Alert. I think I get them all the time from Sean G and shit. So I just was I'm just gonna subscribe. You'd be surprised what you see on that shit.
Well, I follow that, and I follow a bunch of UFO pages, and the main one I like to follow is the dude. The main one I like to follow is the dude that's been doing research on the missing Malaysian flight MH370 with the video of the three balls. Yeah, it's three. It's either 3 or 2. Yeah, I believe it's 3, shaped in a triangle, and they're swirling around the plane. That's legit footage, people. That's been floating around on the internet for a few years, and people are actually starting to look at it. And this man, he's been blowing up with this information. I think he's going to get called. He's going to get a knock on his door pretty soon. Guarantee.
Get away from following. If you follow any celebrities, unfollow them.
I don't follow
anybody who's remotely considered a celebrity. Unfollow them.
Why? Can you please share with the people why we're doing that?
Because they're all full of shit.
I've known that for years, though.
Yes, but now we are in a new generation of NPCs that don't understand that.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's a good question, man. Because
the crazy part is you could be a 40-year-old NPC, 50-year-old NPC.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can be a baby boomer NPC. That's a good question. That is a good question, Bama. Because the other day I was cleaning out the StreamYard, and so I could clear up some space. And I think the last Rumble we did was in like August, dude.
Yeah.
So being that I got a few weeks off, I think we're gonna get around to doing one like really soon. Honestly, I would love to do one because there's a lot of nonsense going on, not just pop culture, but a lot of shenanigans in the real world's been happening. So yo, Willie Cut, Bryce, I sent you one if you're able to hop on in. All right, no problem, Bryce. Take it easy. Have a cold one if you need one. I don't know if you drink or smoke bowl, whatever you do to relax, dear sir. Have 5,000. Hold on. Pause yourself. I have 5,000 followers on Twitter. They took 4,000. Why they take your people back? Well, wait every day. Yeah, I don't know. Why would they do that? Unless somebody like reported your account or something like that.
That's why on my shit I disabled messaging. You can't send me shit.
Yeah, I don't get messages either. Yo, what's going on, Will Cut? Where you at today?
Yo, well, now that I can see, I'm in Missouri.
Ooh, what brings you out there?
Oh, we had to take a load of Kansas.
Bats. Carthage, Missouri, right? Carthage, Missouri. Are you anywhere near Carthage, Missouri?
To the north of it, if I remember right. I just woke up not long ago.
You ever hear the story of a Carthage, Missouri?
UFO crash.
Yeah. Well,
no.
No. There's something entirely different. Truth. Hold up. Truth. I don't know. I quit it back in 2020. Okay.
Once you hear about it, you'll remember it.
So in the earliest 2000s, you never heard? You probably heard this before. In the earliest 2000s, there was two dudes, and they were quad.
The tunnel.
Yeah,
down in the caves. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the state.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, those tunnels and those caves run all along the state.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask.
I'm on the Mississippi River side.
Oh, okay. Let me ask Chad a question. Chad, have you guys heard of the Carthage, Missouri story about the two guys on the quads? I think it's pretty damn interesting because they got at the whole thing they got chased out of there by military police, I believe it was.
Well, first it was more like a reptilian.
Well, I was leading to that, man. I'm talking about when when it was all said and done, and when they were trying to get the hell up out of there. Like,
you can't go from the beginning straight to the end. You got to give a little tidbit of the middle.
All right,
you was about to just skip right over the shit.
All right, so all right now Don't quote me on the exact year. I know this was in the earliest 2000s. I remember reading in the earliest 2000s. There was two gentlemen riding quads in Carthage, Missouri. Now, down there in Carthage, Missouri, they had, I'm just going to say Carthage, right? Because I can't say Missouri for some damn reason. My New York accent, I guess. But
It's misery.
Miz,
Yeah,
I'm just
it
going to say Miz,
makes sense.
right?
Misery.
But these two gentlemen were riding quads and what was called a blast out area or some shit like that. It was like an expansive underground like storage depot type thing. And it was pretty massive. And they were riding their quads down there and they were boogieing on their quads. And they entered this area where this tunnel turned smooth, right? And they came up to a wall and they slid thinking that they were going to hit this wall, but they slid through the wall. The wall was a hologram. So they go down a little bit further and they see what was it, two beings down there, and then one of them chased them. They get down there, there's two beings standing there. They're two largest reptilians. Yep, I think it was 2004, Mr. G. Largest reptilians, one was shorter, one was taller. The taller one turned and looked at them and apparently shot a beam or something out of I haven't listened to this in a while, but he disabled one of the quads, right? And then he started chasing them. So they left that quad there and they hopped on another quad and started boogieing out of this tunnel again. This thing chased them up until this one point. There was the dude said there was like I believe it was some weird graffiti or like a weird design or some shit that this thing would not go past. So they drove through the hologram, and then they got out of the tunnel system, and they were met by I believe it was military police, and they told military police what was happening and shit, and the military was like, yo, you're not supposed to be down there, you need to shut up about the shit. The dude said he never got his quad back either. Go look it up. Carthage, Missouri, reptilian encounter. Go ahead and read that. It was a wild story. It's one of the wilder stories I read about that happened in the early 2000s.
That was when I first started hearing about reptilians.
Yeah, we didn't start really getting into the reptilian stuff until we started hitting Above Top Secret, and then that's when that was becoming prevalent. They were talking in the earliest 2000s. They were talking a lot about reptilians. I mean, I kind of dove into the David Icke stuff, but he's too damn long-winded for me, man. And half the time, I think he's a wizard himself.
But I think he got a little bit of that stuff called UFO disease.
I think so too. Now, Kim and Eddie, yes, that story is absolute. When you read it, you'll be like, holy shit, because you got to read it to get the whole thing, because I'm definitely leaving out a few like key things, but for the most part, these two dudes got chased by a large lizard man that disabled one of their quads with a beam. I don't know what the hell it could have been, but
for people in the South, he's talking about four-wheelers.
My bad. I forgot my four-wheeler. Why no? Why? What is it? Is it not it's not PC to say quad down there? We say quad everywhere up here.
Yeah, that's up there. We just call them four-wheelers.
All right. What do you call three-wheelers?
Definitely
four-wheelers.
Three-wheelers? You call three-wheelers four-wheelers?
Well, three-wheelers we call three-wheelers.
Oh, all right. Are they now? A question, right? Those shits are illegal in New York. Are they still legal are they still legal down south?
Yeah.
They are? You can't no,
yeah.
Them things are totally illegal in New York.
That's so stupid.
But speaking of scary articles and interviews you should listen to or go check out, I saw somebody I posted in the PRT group earlier today, or it might have been yesterday, about the Paul Myra Maine wolf pack. that is one of the craziest stories I've ever watched on Paranormal Witness. I think that story has a little bit of UFO stuff tied into it, because they said they heard those weird noises and they heard lights. And they saw those lights in the woods. Right. The only thing I could think of that might have been creating weird lights in trees was maybe there was some kind of like military unit out there the night before when that shit was happening. But before that shit happened, and that's why they were seeing those lights moving around in the trees and everything. But then again, that's only speculation. But I would not want to be anywhere near that property. No, thank you. I wonder if there's still activity up there. Because that lady's never I don't think she's ever, after that whole Paranormal Witness thing, I don't think she's ever talked about it ever again.
Well, I might, not too far from be wrong. Yeah, that's not too far from chaos.
But yeah, Mr. Eddie Petch, yes, you are right. That's the lesson. Keep guns in the house. Yeah, at least
in a fireproof safe with bricks around it.
Well, it's like,
learn
that's
from Bear.
Like her whole contention was she didn't want the guns in the house, and it's completely understandable you don't want the guns in the house, but
the man was
you were living in when I say the sticks, you were living in the sticks, right?
And the husband was hobbled, so he really couldn't get to the guns. So first off, he should have had them closer to begin with. At least one of them.
I'm not cultured like you Southern folks. Listen.
Well, when this happened?
Listen, don't get mad at me because I enunciate. Nah, I'm fucking with you. No, the Palmyra thing happened in the early 2000s too. Like, a lot of weird shit was going on in the early 2000s, man. A lot of stuff. I'm telling you. Another weird thing that happened in the early 2000s. I've taken this one with a grain of salt, but I've seen a few different references to it. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but the Atlantis TV, the missing Atlantis TV crew. Bash, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, Wilcott, you ever hear that? The missing Atlantis TV crew that went missing, the television crew that went missing down in Antarctica in the early 2000s?
No.
Oh, yeah. This one was really interesting. So apparently in the earliest 2000s, there was a documentary film team that was tasked from this Atlantis TV corporation or whatever it was supposed to be. I take it with a grain of salt, but it's a really interesting and kind of compelling story. So in the earliest 2000s, this crew was sent down to Antarctica to document stuff down there, like the scenery, animals, stuff like that. And they lost contact with, like, the main people lost contact with this team. So apparently now what the story says is that they sent a team of SEALs down there, and the team of SEALs found their video equipment and not them, but they found their video equipment in like a rundown, like a shack or some shit, and they didn't find them. Now, what was reportedly seen on this video footage was that the film crew had actually found and filmed a huge archaeological dig site that was going on down there in Antarctica, and they ended up disappearing. Now, Atlantis TV, they wanted the video, but what they said is the U.S. government put a bunch of injunctions on them, and they won't give them the video of what this team filmed down there in Antarctica.
Oh.
Now you listen to that, and then you got Linda Moulton Howe talking. Linda Moulton Howe interviews a gentleman who goes by the name I guess he's a former special operator, goes by the name of Spartan. And he talks about how they were tasked with going down to Antarctica to find somebody that was working down there to get specific information from him and bring it back. And they were engaged in a. He said it was like a octangular structure. About 18 feet of it was sticking out of the ice, and the door was massive, but you could take your pinky finger and push it open and it slid smooth. And when it slid smooth, when you walked in, the whole ambient was like he said it glowed like a neon green, and there was some hieroglyphs or whatnot all over the place on like the walls and the pillars and everything, and they glowed, but they weren't any like hieroglyphs that he had ever seen. And he said that the inside of this shit was an ambient like 68 to 69 degrees. Right? So you've got this dude named Spartan 1 talking about this Antarctica, going down to Antarctica. You got what I mentioned before, this team that went missing, with this film crew that went missing down there in Antarctica in the early 2000s. You have another group of scientists. Now, this wasn't in the early. I'm not, Ed. So please stop using. I referenced that in the beginning of the show. So if you go back and listen to the beginning of the show, I did reference that. So pump your brakes, or I will time you out. So, you got the missing film crew in the early 2000s. You've got the fuck was I just saying? Missing film crew, right? The Spartan 1 guy, he went down to early 2000s. There's a pilot that went down there that said he dropped off some scientists that went missing for about a week. This was in the 90s. And when they went missing for about a week, and when he picked them up, they all had like a look of terror on their faces. Now you got, and then a few years ago, you've got the bunch of heads of states, Buzz Aldrin, Jim, I'm gonna say Jim Carrey. What the hell? Carrey? Carrey, the dude.
Buzz Aldrin had to be medically evacuated out of there.
Yeah, and he put out a cryptid.
That's right, he did.
He put out a cryptid tweet that said, "We're all doomed. It's evil," or some shit down there. Like, there's way too much stuff lining up about Antarctica. Right, and then like, we're not even talking about the whole Richard Byrd thing, right? You got Richard Byrd, you got the I think it was Bass. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was Operation Terrabin. That's what a T, Terrabin. That they call it Britain's Secret War when they sent those soldiers down there. Like the author Jim.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't think that's the name of it. I might be mistaken though. I know what you're talking about though.
So the author the author Jim Marrs had put the Operation Terrabin thing in his book titled Above Top Secret. In that book, he talked about a bunch of specific categories and stuff that were popping up on Above Top Secret that people were really into, and the whole base down there that was that the dudes from World War II built down there.
Yeah.
And
See, notice how we keep bringing up Above Top Secret, the website, because that website used to be the shit.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, you could in the earliest 2000s when Above Top Secret was good, before it started getting filled with all the shills and everything like that, you could find some really good stuff on there. And like don't remember the whole John Lear beef and shit that got him kicked off of Above Top Secret. Kicked off of Above Top. Why the hell can't I
Spit it out.
Kicked off of Above Top Secret. See that 5 times.
Got him kicked off of Above Top Secret.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe they said it was him and Gene Huff got kicked off Above Top Secret. But yeah, in the earliest 2000s, you can find a bunch of good stuff on there. Even there was an article that disappeared really quick off there, and they talked in the early 2000s on Above Top Secret. They were talking about how there was an underground facility being built out there in the mountains in the east, but that shit disappeared. Like after that was put up, that disappeared. But yeah, nowadays it's all just shills and shit like that. I mean, it's not even worth looking at, honestly.
Can this be a term? Pop culture politics?
All right.
Yeah.
Give me your definition of what you think, what you would call pop culture politics.
I can't say it over on this side. I'd have to say that on Rumble.
Oh. All right. I mean, are you trying to coin this term? Is that what it is? I don't know.
No, I don't want to coin the term. I'm just like, can it like
what the hell?
Pop culture politics. Basically, they're pulling out. They're using their platforms in politics to do what the hell pop culture is predicting. Like these I'll put it like this: agendas that are floating around, and these agendas are also backed by politics, pop culture politics.
You mean like the stuff they try to slide in that bill about Twitter, stuff like that?
Yeah, that and kind of like
not Twitter. I mean TikTok.
Yeah, that and kind of like Damn, I can't say it over here. You just got monetization, man. I can't say it over.
But I mean, I'm sure there's. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one to me. Oh yeah, back to Antarctica. I mean, shit, dude. Like, there's as much weird stuff.
You know what? I'll put it in the back end. Hold on.
What? There's as much weird.
Said I'll put it in the back end.
There's as much evidence for weird stuff going on in Antarctica, like there is for just UFO phenomena in general. Even the Bigfoot thing, I believe so. Even the Bigfoot stuff, just as much evidence for Antarctica shit as Bigfoot. Now, I don't know. Like I told you guys, I don't really be on TikTok or shit. I kind of hate that app. I believe it's filler for NPCs. But Bass put me up on this. What was it? A couple weeks ago, this dude took a remote control car and put it down one of the tunnels in the pyramid, and when it got down to like the end of the tunnel, there was somebody standing there. Did you guys see any of this?
That was like a month and a half ago.
Like I said, dude, I don't be on that shit, man. Like, I think the other day, looking that face video you sent me the other day, was the first time I've been on.
No customers, dude. I'm either learning how to cut meat, or
I got you, Bass. I don't know private
freaking. like learning how to cut mute, or I'm scrolling through like my many different apps that I have on my phone. And it just so happens that sometimes, every once in a while, I come across some interesting shit.
Not like
So I figure I'll share it.
the Would you try to put me on a couple of days ago? That was old. That's old news, dude. The giant face appearing by the moon. That's old. Like that's
Yeah,
the one with the
but not
face
that new one.
the one with the face that looks like granite. Right? It looks like a big granite, like the side.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Granite. That's old. That's an older video. That one was from probably, I want to say, early-ish summer. Yeah, I want to say early summer. It might just be making the rounds again because somebody else caught something. But that one initial video that everybody's saying, where it's like where the moon's like right here and the thing's face is like looking at it like that. That's
Oh
from,
yeah.
That's from a while back. That's not recent.
Well, I guess my algorithm isn't working the way I want it to.
No, it's just probably somebody probably caught something new and like compared it to that, or it's just making the rounds again. Because I saw that video a while back. But then again, like I said, I don't be on that app like that because, quite frankly, it's for NPCs. Like, unless you got your algorithm trained for that shit, it's for NPCs. So, yeah. Now, I haven't seen any big news in the UFO community or anything like that. So, guarantee you something sneaky is about to go on, something underhanded about to go on with that shit because they've been kind of quiet. Because you know me, that's my wheelhouse, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question, Bash, you've been following stuff a lot more than I have, per se. Has there been any new developments with the Peruvian aliens? The face eaters?
Yeah, actually,
There has been.
I'm not too sure how truthful it is, but like a gentleman, did you see the videos of the guy down there and like shot a documentary, like talking to the people around there to see what happened and everything like that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wow, I came across they put it in a video form, but it was a still shot of, I guess, one of these face peelers flying off. I said, dude, you gotta start checking my messages I sent to you, man. You gotta start checking them.
I guess I do.
Like, no, not now.
I'm not.
You know how they wait. Hold on, you know how they described it, right? Like it looked like William Dafoe's Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's what this photo. That's what this photo of this thing. Like you can only see like a silhouette of it, but that's what it kind of looked like, and that's what they're describing these beings being like. They're on hoverboards, and
So we're gonna speculate here. We'll put our thinking caps on for a second here. Do you think it's actual extraterrestrial activity going on there, or do you think these things might be interdimensional?
down in that area of the world, anything is possible, dude.
Yeah.
Down in that area, anything is possible because if I'm not mistaken, where the hell did the guy find the Stargate? He was at the Stargate Stones. Was that Argentina? Or
No,
was that Peru?
That was Peru. That was Peru. You're talking about Jerry Wills.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Peru.
There you go. Same country, different regions, but nonetheless same country.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of, say, UFO activity down there in South America. I mean, there's tons of it down there near the Andes. That's the
Oh,
yeah. The Andes.
I wholeheartedly believe that there is some kind of if they're real, wholeheartedly believe that there's some kind of alien facility or something down there in the Andes. Wholeheartedly believe that.
Easily. Because you got to
Oh
look
yeah.
at the entire continent of South America. It's so sparsely populated, and the population's only in certain regions. There's so much that's wide open down there that
Like
anything can stay hidden.
so, this is one thing I do when I watch all like
Why do you think the villains of the 1940s went down there?
so. Top Gear ties into this shit. So a while back, Top Gear, Clarkson, Hammond, and May, they did a episode where they took three.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. But they took 3 4-wheel drive vehicles up the Andes, and yeah, like and dude, it was you can see from just like the videography that they did when the showing it and the pictures that it's barren up there, dude. There's nothing up there, and
They were constantly getting stuck in dry what do they call it?
Sand.
No, what's it saying? It was like when a lake bed dries up.
it was like primordial
silt.
fish and
Like-
shit. Yeah, stuff
No,
like that.
like primordial sludge. They kept constantly
Yeah.
getting stuck in that stuff.
But they when they showed how expansive and just how barren that mountain range was. So there's barely any humans that are out there. So if you're
And
looking
how
to-
diverse it is getting to that mountain range. Like with
oh yeah.
with all like the jungle and stuff surrounding it that you have to go through.
So I believe I think Bass is on something. I believe there could possibly be a facility down there in the Andes. As a matter of fact, didn't we read? Somebody had put out a book or a list, and was it Richard Salter? He put out that list, a book about all the underground bases, and didn't he say there was one down there in the Andes?
Yeah, Richard Sauter put out that book, and he also put out that you could probably still find it on Google, the map of underground facilities, where it's like it kind of looks like a radar map, but it's the entire like globe, like put on a piece of paper, and it's it looks like a radar map, and it shows where these underground facilities are, whether it be ours or theirs. But I'm pretty sure there was one down in the Andes. Think about it. Down in that area of the country, area of the world, you also have the Nazca lines.
The Nazca lines. Yeah.
Everything that's being uncovered in the Amazon.
This is true. Yeah. Shit. The real reason for the Falklands War.
Hmm.
That one was pretty interesting. The Falklands War was actually fought because there was an alien base down there, and they were trying to fucking hide. They were trying to cover that shit up. And I think it was the blue one, the Arcturians. They say were down there, but there's some alien base apparently down there, and that's where they got the Black Ooze from. Where do you think Chris Carter got all his information from X-Files? Real shit, people.
Hey, Professor, I need to know what Falkland Island you talking about. This Falkland Island is everywhere.
Yeah. But
We want a Falkland Island right here.
yeah, that shit is funny though. But yeah, the Falkland Islands was that in the 80s. Like, all right, we'll touch on the X-Files.
It was like the early 80s.
A lot of people should know that Chris Carter. If you're a fan of X-Files, you should know that Chris Carter was read in on FBI. Read in on like the what the fuck was that? Whatever. Chris Carter was read in on a bunch of FBI files. All right. Now you do the math on that. Chris Carter's read in a bunch of FBI files. He talks about an alien invasion. Pretty much the mythos of his story, the mythos in his X-Files series is about aliens, alien abduction, alien manipulation, super soldiers, and there's one other thing, and mainly like monsters of the week and shit like that. But the part that's really interesting is the black oil episodes, because when you go look it up, apparently in the 80s during the Falkland War, there was some sentient goo found down near the Falklands underneath the water that they brought up and they shipped it out to Marconi. And after that, that's when all those Marconi scientists started being offed.
Oh, and they
Yeah.
weren't playing around with those guys. I mean, like, you could look up the
They
Marconi
weren't.
scientists, and like they got wiped out quick, fast,
They
in a hurry with extreme prejudice.
some of those people were like the way they were taken care of. It's some of the wildest things. You would be like, how the hell? Like, one dude tied a rope to a tree and then hopped in his car and hit the gas with the rope around him. He did that. There was like a bunch of these guys. Like the Marconi scientists.
People getting hit riding their bike down the street, exercising or something like that,
Like, I
drowned in their own bathtubs.
want to say it was at least like 20 something scientists that work for Marconi.
I'll give it a nice number. I'll say minimum
No, don't say
17.
I was gonna say, don't say
I was
10.
gonna say 16.
Minimum 17. Minimum
Nah,
17.
There was a lot, and this was all happening from like I think 1982 to like 86. This was all happening. All these scientists were being offed.
Yeah.
Now the thing about this, the black goo, right? They said it was sentient and everything like that, and it showed intelligence. And now a few researchers have been speculating that this black goo stuff could be behind what this AI, a lot of this AI shit that's taking over. And it could be. Skynet's right around the corner. Believe it. Yeah, it's only a matter of time for something like that happens. I don't know. I don't know how true it was. A couple of years ago, those robots in China, like went
Yeah, the
online
AI robots.
and started
Yeah.
offing scientists over there, and then the scientists figured out how to like disable them, and one of them managed to upload to the satellite, I believe it was, and figured out the schematics on how to rebuild itself. Like, that's creepy stuff, dude. And then you got robots doing manual labor, and after like 15 minutes, they're like, "Nah, I'm done doing this," and just fry their own circuits.
Yeah, I seen that video.
Like,
I was like, damn.
like, it's not that, like, I know it's bad, man, but damn, the robots are offing themselves now too. That tells you that the American workforce works too hard. If a robot is like, after 15 minutes, I'm checking out. What does
The
that say
robots
about
getting tired of that micromanagement.
Hell yeah. Like, what? I'm putting boxes. You know what? It done. And it's mad dramatic, because it should have just said, "Oh no, I'm just not doing this anymore." which is funny, right? Because look at it this way, right? They want to replace. They want, you know it, and I know it. They want to replace all the workers everywhere with robot and AI and shit like that. What if that's what happens? All their robots and droids and everything. After like 20 minutes on the job, some shit's just, I'm done. No, you know what I mean? That should be funny as hell.
Yeah, you got one robot coming around. You need to use less tape on that box. Blah 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 blah. Fuck you.
Like, bitch, I'm programmed to do what you told me to do. How you gonna tell me to do?
Yo, why are we thinking about robots fighting robots?
Because that shit is funny. That's why.
Oh my god! If you don't get out of here, Simon, I'm gonna bash your head. Yo,
I've been working 32 days straight. Leave me alone.
No, I'm gonna tell you the scenario. Hold on. I'm gonna describe this scenario to you right here. Right. All right. So you got one robot looking at the line, doing what he has to do. Another one coming up from his right hand side. And all of a sudden, you see his eyes start blinking, like he's saying something to him. Another robot turns his head, looks at him, goes back to working. Turns his head, looks at him again, goes back to working. Then all of a sudden, he dives on him.
I'm thinking more the shit's playing out like Office Space, man. The robot just gets fed up, burns down the building. Oh man, that would be hilarious.
I'll burn this whole motherfucker to the ground.
Took my red stapler out. I'll burn this
That would
building.
be the funniest shit ever. I told you if I didn't get my stapler, I was gonna burn down the building. Office Space is such a great movie. Sorry, I made the eyes water a little bit, people. That shit was funny. Man, listen. Can we go all over the place? We robots, aliens, Bigfoot, puck wedgies. I'll fight a puck wedgie. Wait, they're small, right? I'll fight a puck wedgie.
I'll kick him in the nards.
Wolfman's
Fuck,
got
Reggie has nards.
robots with a ghetto attitude, dude. I'm telling you, that should be, I'm telling you, I'm playing Office Space in my head with robots, and it's killing me right now. That should be hilarious. Yeah.
You old ass bitch, I want to kick you in your glass tubes.
Somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. If somebody ever said that shit to me, oh, I hate Mondays, but I'm usually off. So my Mondays will be my Tuesday. Dude, if somebody says that dumb shit to me, I'm like, yeah, get out. Come back tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. There's no reason to be that damn negative.
I am. See, now we're off on another topic here. I am glad I don't work in customer service because I don't care what nobody says. The customer ain't always right. Fuck that shit. Customer's not always right. Sometimes, like, I worked in customer in the early 2000s. I worked in customer service. Bass will tell you this. I worked at a spot called the Trading Post. It was like a hardware store and shit. And I would have the summer visitors come up to me and ask. I ran the lawn and garden department. I was like money with that, right? I had all my shit ordered. I knew what I was doing, everything like that. Every once in a while, we get somebody over there ask me about some plumbing parts. And I'd look at them with this look that I have on my face right now. Only at that time, I wasn't wearing glasses, so I'd be like this. Yeah, so I don't know if in the huge plumbing section. So I'm looking at him like,
you sounded like the guy from fucking Office Space. Yeah.
No, dude, I'm telling you. So I'm dead ass. I'm like, so I don't think we have that here, but they just opened Home Depot up the road. I'm sure they got it, dude. I must have cost them mad money in plumbing supplies because I did not know anything about plumbing. Like, don't come over here. You see me standing in lawn and garden next to potting soil and some hose and shit. Well, next to potting soil and some backhoes and all this other shit. What makes you think I know anything about plumbing, homie? I know how to unplug. I know how to unstop a toilet. I know how to change a few things. That's it. I don't know a thingity thing about a thingity thing. So, yeah.
Oh, so you don't know what a spigot is?
A what? I do. I'm telling you, yo. Like,
Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't
Yep.
want. Yo, listen. I did not say that the way you think I said that. Walker, how did I say it? Spigot.
Spigot.
Hey, is that the
All
thing?
right.
Is that the thing that holds the ball in the toilet? I know. What the? I don't know, dude. I don't know the parts of it. All right, I know what I'm looking at. The shit that holds the ball, the shit that lifts the ball in the toilet and fills up your tank. I know what that is. I don't know what the name of it is. All right, that. What are you talking about? A spigot? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Nah, listen. Don't
Well,
put me on.
some have one in the basement.
I
Well,
got
mostly they're
something-
outside.
I got like a
Some of them are in the basement. Some of them are outside. And you hook something up to it.
a water hose thing. Yes, I have those. You fucking knucklehead. I know what though. Just say damn the spout. The hell you saying a spigot?
That's a spigot.
That's what it's called.
You know what? You spigot can kiss my spout's ass. How about that? Huh? I'll use the term spout.
Hey, the spigot always gets the hose.
Weirdos. Yes.
Oh, wait, hold
yes,
on.
I know what you're
It's the
talking
tube-
about.
Hold on.
right?
It's the tube on the side of the house that where you can get water from. That's okay. There you go. It's a spigot, dude. What's that one comedian from Pittsburgh? The big guy. He had the TV show where he played like the husband. I know you know who I'm talking about. He had a big blockhead.
Which one? There's like 8 of them.
Oh God.
Not from Pittsburgh.
From Pittsburgh. The show out of Pittsburgh. Show out of Pittsburgh?
No. All right. If I say this, I'm gonna say all right. He did the comedian skit where he said if his son was playing football, or if his son did ballet, he like, you call that a pirouette? Get ahead of the game.
Oh, Billy, what's his name? The big dude. He was in Mike. He was part of the Mike and Molly show.
Yes, with the
Okay.
big blockhead.
Yeah,
That guy.
yeah.
He calls it
No,
spigot
hound
right now.
dog. We call it a water hose in New York. Okay. I'm calling.
No, that's what you hook up to it.
No, he just
That's what
asked
you-
me.
That's what
Do you? He just asked me. He's like, do y'all call a water hose a hose pipe up there in New York? No, I call it a water hose.
no hose. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a hose? I got a. Yeah, let me borrow your hose for a second. Hose meaning HOSE, not hose.
Tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. Now that I think about it, when we were younger, it wasn't even. We didn't really call it spigots. It was like, hey, do you have like the water thing on the side of your house? That's what we called it.
A water
But
thing.
spigot, yeah, the water thing. Dude, you 11, 9, 10, 11 years old. You weren't thinking about calling it damn what it is. You got the water thing outside your house. You see the water thing, you see the hose. Boom, there you
Water
go.
spout, man. Water spout. Am I the only one using sound logic here? Damn
No.
weirdo. Surrounded by weirdos. Yeah, surrounded by weirdos. And people saying pop. People can't say coffee. I'm responding to something in the chat. Yo, honestly, that doesn't get brought up over here anymore. So don't that topic
Yeah.
that's going on in the chat. Don't bring that up. That's all I'm responding to it. That's all I'm going to say about it. If I see it in chat anymore, I will be handing out timeouts. So just yes, please, Stacy, explain it. Explain the situation, and then after that, we are not talking about it anymore. On to the rest of the show. So, shit. Oh,
Your
speaking
water
of,
spouts.
All right, so it's either hold on, it's either a spigot or it's a thingamajig.
see, now you just being stupid.
Well, if it's a thingamajig, it goes with a widget.
There you go.
You guys are trying to get under the skin. We're so back after like 2 weeks. Trying to get under the skin. I got
Yes, man. You guys had me so pissed off that one night.
hell yeah, dude. But listen, Hound Dog, listen. All right. I make no bones about it. I'm New York cultured though. Yeah.
Well,
I'll be nice. I'll be
put
nice.
it to you like this.
I'll be nice to you and say fuck you in the same sentence. I'm New York culture.
Well, put it to you like this: our older side of the family, they're from down south, but we're born
Yeah,
and raised in New York.
on our father's side, they're all from like Alabama,
Alabama, North
Yeah,
Carolina,
South Alabama.
Yeah, you know
Mobile,
what I'm talking
man.
about? Mobile, baby.
Mobile.
Yo, woke up. I'm ordering some of that sausage this week, bro.
Oh, you are?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, Bass hit me up. He's like, "Yo, I found that sausage. They have a website, and he's about to order like a case of that shit."
Now, I
why
got to
not?
say something about this.
He
He sat there and sent me a picture of that the other day.
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. So I turned around, put it in Google. Okay, there's the website. I said, okay, I'm looking at the website. He's like, how'd you get the website? I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God.
Dude, yo, Woke, I swear to you, bro, I remember the sausage. I could never remember the name.
Yeah, but you had the name right in front
I
of you.
did.
All you had to do was look it up.
Oh, I did eat edible. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Oh, that's got a website?
No, because honestly, I know you
I
can
think
only get the shit like that. This is my thinking. I know you can
Is
only
that what
get
it's
it
called
down
now?
south.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
now? Yeah.
Because in my reference from being in New York, I thought you could only get it down south. I thought they weren't like. I knew they were making it down there, but I didn't know they shipped to states. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just like local or to wherever it was going. I didn't know I could actually order a case of this shit. I would have done that a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
I
now that
just-
I found that
Bro,
website for you.
I could. Thank you very much. I just couldn't remember the name. I
Those-
said it. I was like, it looks like smoked kielbasa with like red pepper flake in it, and it has a yellow label. Then I came across the shit. I was watching a video on, well, you're hated at now, Jay, TikTok. And I was like, bro, that's that fucking sausage. So I took a screenshot of the shit.
I don't really like the.
But yeah, it actually is a local thing in South
Yeah, it's-
Alabama.
They're only selling like what was it, Alabama, Mississippi, and I think it said Wisconsin or something like that.
Yeah, Piggly Wigglies.
I really don't like those what do they call them down there? Those red hots. Those shits I don't know what the hell they are. They're like this big, and they're red, and they turn when you boil them, they turn your water pink. Right?
No,
And
that's
you can,
the casing that's red. They're
Yeah,
not red.
whatever,
That's the casing that's red.
no,
I know exactly what
you
you're
ever
talking about.
you ever peel that casing off of that thing? That shit's red.
Hell no, you eat it.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat the casing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a
See
fan.
what you're supposed to do when you do a red hot. You slice it in half,
Put some
fry
mustard
it,
on it. I know. Put some mustard on it.
and when that casing starts peeling up on the end, then you flip it. A couple of more minutes, it's done. Then you put it on your biscuit with some mustard.
Woke up. Look, me and Bab, maybe we may be from New York, all right, but every Sunday we ate at our grandmother from Alabama's house, so we know about all that.
Yeah.
Because she's from Alabama, grandfather's from Alabama. So me and Bass would refuse to leave the house. If she was cooking, we would refuse to leave the house until we ate some food, like fried okra. I wasn't really a big fan of black eyed peas unless you put a little sugar in it.
Mm,
I
what the
put
fuck?
sugar. I put sugar in my black eyed peas.
Oh, fuck you.
What?
Yeah, not much,
What,
man. Like you're not gonna take a full
like
tablespoon.
is
It's
that like
just a little
blasphemy or
sprinkle.
some shit?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
I'm not talking like you dumped it, like you're putting sugar in your coffee and shit. I'm just you take a little bit and you do that salt based shit to it. You know? Just to,
No. You need salt. Maybe a little black pepper.
no.
That way
no,
it goes good with
because-
your cornbread
no,
and your turnip greens.
No, because you got
Because
all
your
the
turnip
salt.
greens going to be loaded with salt
You got all the salt in your
and pepper
collard greens.
sauce.
You got all the salt in the collard greens. You got all the salt in
That's
you
when
know
you get your sweet and salty,
cornbread
bro.
and all that stuff like that. That's why I put I put a little sugar in.
No,
black eyed-
sweet comes after when you have some damn sweet potato casserole with pecans on top. Because somebody gets near that sweet potato casserole, they going to get slapped.
G music.
Nah, that's more
listen,
like peach
you
cobbler.
don't need to be down south to cook down south stuff, man. You just gotta find the right restaurant. Not the right restaurant. Right supermarket. That's all. Like
They know how to cook. Just don't be throwing shit together, man.
what are you talking about? I throw shit
Yeah.
together all the time.
Don't be putting sugar in your black eyed
no.
peas.
You not know
Listen,
what I'm talking about.
I will continue. I will continue to put sugar in my black eyed peas. Judge me if you want. I do not care. That's a hill that's a hill I will fight you on. All right.
More like an anthill.
See, as I got old, like G Music said, collard greens.
Yes, Mark.
As
Hot
I got
sauce.
older, I kind of stopped liking collard greens. Like I don't know how I was never one of those people that can eat like neck bones and all that
Mm.
Nah, I still
neck
like collard
bones,
greens.
ham
But what I do with my
hock,
collard
and
greens,
shit like
I
that.
throw a little salt.
Mm.
With my collard greens, I throw a little salt, a little pepper, and I add a little bit of vinegar on them, like a cap full of vinegar.
Now fried okra, on the other hand, like
Oh yeah,
mm,
dude! I just had my
Fried green tomatoes.
I
never
asked
had
my
fried green
grand,
tomatoes.
well over Thanksgiving I asked my grandmother, who's 85 years old from Alabama, to make me some of her peach cobbler. Yeah, like my own
Cobbler's
personal
easy.
hand shit. I know, but she does it a certain way, bro.
All right, we have an aunt. She's from New York, but she lives down. They all live down in North Carolina now, and she probably makes the best cornbread you'll ever have, dude.
Buttery, sweet.
It's
Hey,
yeah,
Rolf.
she uses like
Ooh.
sweet. She uses like sweet cream in it, right? But then what she does, it uses sweet cream and a bunch of butter in it when she's mixing it, when she's putting it together. She puts it in the oven, right? Puts it in the oven. Then when it comes out, she takes like a big cup of melted butter and all over it.
Yo, woke up, bro.
Ooh.
Woke
So
up, woke up.
good.
It's that Cajun dude. That muck cornbread.
Yeah,
Yep, that motherfucking cornbread.
like her. I haven't been down south in mad long. Like that's the only cornbread like I'll eat.
You know,
Well, I
out
can't
of
say I've been
everything
down
I've
south
ever
because we
cooked,
went
I've
down
never
south
tried to make
last
cornbread.
year, but that doesn't count because we didn't go see family last year. We didn't go see like our our relatives down there and shit. So we didn't get any of that cellar cooking. Although that restaurant we went to that one morning, what the hell was it?
Hush, hound
It
dog.
was, it was like a better IHOP. What the hell was it?
You better not say Waffle House.
We didn't
Huddle
go
House.
there. We didn't. Yeah, Huddle House.
Oh,
House.
Huddle. Oh my God.
What the hell are you talking about? What, we didn't go. I didn't even see a Waffle House down there. I would have went.
It was down the street.
It was?
Yeah,
No, it was down the
it's
street.
on
from
the other side of town.
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Wasn't
Huh.
big time.
The Huddle House.
Nah,
though, man,
Huddle House was amazing.
That shit.
That
Awesome.
that prime rib hash brown. Woo.
Yeah. What did I had got I got some like loaded hash browns. It had like it was a hash brown sandwich type thing. It was like big hash browns, and it had like bacon, egg, cheese, and sausage in the middle of it. Oh, that shit was really good.
Oh,
Please, no
Stacy, don't say nothing about sweet
what?
cornbread.
Hold on. Well,
Sweet cornbread goes great with spicy chili.
Everything.
That way you get spicy and sweet.
What, Stacey? Do you not like sweet cornbread? Ah, shit, man. Sweet corn. You put sweet cornbread, right? When I make mine though, I use I put butter and I use I actually put sour cream in
Wait.
mine.
Do you put regular butter or the salted cream butter?
I put
There's a difference. There's a
I
difference.
use half a stick of salt, half a stick of salted, and half a stick of the sweet. That way you get both mixtures. Like I don't want to be fucking having heart attacks when I'm 40 from eating cornbread, dude. I'm not gonna saturate the cornbread in that.
Well, Blues, if you hadn't gone
I'll tell you
outside
what.
to smoke that cigarette, you wouldn't be.
Dude, I tell you
Get
what,
some
that chili I made the
munchies.
other day. That
what?
chili I made the other day, man.
I didn't make anything the other day. Honestly, I haven't even eaten dinner yet. You know what I got upstairs to have for dinner because I'm not really that hungry. Some Jamaican beef patties. Pop them shits in the air fryer and eat those.
2-3 o'clock
I made-
in the
I
morning,
made-
you'll be feeling that.
But I made Miss Truth a what happened?
I said 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll be feeling that. But you know what? If you're gonna do it, put some cheese on it. Game
Yeah,
changer.
Of course, I'm a little salty. I couldn't find any cocoa bread. That's the game changer. Listen, what you get is you get
Now
beef
this is
patty,
hold
right?
on.
Beef patty, beef
let's
patty with
pre-
cheese.
Hold on. Let's explain this before you tell people what
This
this
is a
is.
New York thing.
Now this is one of the New York sandwiches. Like bacon, it's not as popular as bacon and cheese, which I'm really pissed off that they sent Keith Lee. Well, Keith Lee was in New York, the TikTok food critic guy, whatever, and they told him to get a salmon chopped cheese.
I'm gonna have to check that out, Eddie.
No. All right. Now, this sandwich that Truth is talking about, you can only get it at a few spots. It's called Crown Fried Chicken or Kennedy Fried Chicken.
That's New York food. So, the sandwich consists of a medium or spicy Jamaican beef patty with a slice of cheese inserted into said beef patty, closed up, heated up, taken out of said microwave or whatever heating utensil you decide to make, and then you take cocoa bread. Cut the cocoa bread in half, take your beef patty, put the beef patty in the cocoa bread, squash it down a little bit, and then you got a beef patty and cocoa bread sandwich.
Now the cocoa bread is a
Man,
sweet,
listen,
fluffy bread.
it's like
I'm not gonna lie.
rolls, but not the same kind of along the lines of Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. If you eat the sandwich and you get it the way they make it, you're gonna need something to drink.
Yeah, cause
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally, I throw a little hot sauce on the bread, a little ketchup, just to make it.
I ain't got no damn hot. I don't have any hot sauce for them shits. That sucks.
You ain't got no hot sauce?
Like, you don't need a lot of hot sauce. With the hot sauce, a dab would do you.
No.
A dab would do you.
You see the look of disappointment when on my face when I realized I didn't have any hot sauce on my
Damn, I got no hot sauce.
Damn.
Got no hot sauce? Got no milk?
Ah, milk.
You ain't got no ham. You got the ham.
ham,
You got
no
no burger. Kool-Aid, no
what-
sugar.
When we coming back to listen, honestly, Hound Dog, me personally, I've never been to Mobile. I've never been to Alabama.
I have. That's
I haven't,
fun, and it was
other than going
scary at the same time.
to the conference last year, I haven't been down south since I was like 11 years old, dude. And I'm pushing 40. I will be 40 next year. So, like, we gotta make. I got a few friends that, like, one of my best friends. One of our best friends. We grew up. We've known him since we were like 3 years old. He lives down. I think he lives in South Carolina now, Mike Bass.
Yeah, he's in South Carolina.
So yeah, we got people down there we can go check out. He just, I haven't been there. Shit, I've never been to Florida. I've never been to Florida.
Been there.
It ain't nothing special.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm saying.
I tell you what. When I went down to Alabama, that shit was it was fun and scary and ass backward all at the same time.
Yeah, didn't you say one of our cousins rolled up to you on a horse and shit? And
Yeah, all right. So first off, it took us like fucking 22 hours to get down there, right? We get down there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. One of my cousins I've never met. I hop out the car, stretching and shit. I hear a horse galloping on me. I'm like, I look, hey, what's going on, cuz? I'm like, yeah, what the dude? I backed up and I was about to punch the horse. He got that close to me. I shit you not. It's the first time I've ever been that close to a horse. Like, so we meet up with them. They give us some. I was smoking the devil's lettuce back then. They give us some of their homegrown stuff, and like the heat down there is ridiculous. Like it's not like up here, man. Like
No.
dude, we smoked some of that shit. We went and chilled with them at their trailer, which had nothing but a bunch of woods behind it. Like our family basically owned every house on the strip for like a quarter mile on like east side of the road. So we cut around the corner and go to my other cousin's house. We're sitting there playing. It was like PlayStation or some dumb shit. Smoked this with them, came back, played a little basketball. Dude, I was fried by 1 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And I only took like 3 pools of the shit.
that Southern
Front.
homegrown, man.
Nah, man, it was the heat, dude.
You got that
Hey,
shit.
Nah,
You smoking that shit that they had in Grand Theft Auto 5 make you see aliens.
No,
and shit.
no, it was heat, dude. We went down there in like April, bro. It was,
Oh, hell, you wasn't even here when it was hot.
oh, dude. And then we went down. We were staying on the Gulf Coast. So like I had family like in between like where we stopped at first and where we were staying on the Gulf Coast. Just me and my one cousin, we go down there. We're staying on the corner, smoking a cigarette or whatever. I got on my Yankee hat, looking like a New Yorker or whatever. So does he. Then we get these guys driving by us in a like I want to say a 1985 Chevy Impala. Beat the shit, but it had chrome Dayton's on it.
As long as you got a car,
dude,
there ain't
I'm
no
telling you,
problem.
dude, they had a knock in the system and chrome on the feet, but rust everywhere.
They don't care. Listen,
And dude, me and him standing on the corner, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what's going on? And dude, they do that epitome of like when you see a rap video, they show their like nasty gold teeth. That's what they did. I'm like, all right, Yeah, I'm going back to the house.
Yeah, look. Or
Showing them grills.
I've seen a bunch of these videos where these guys they'll have like those old like Chevy Caprices and shit like that, and they'll have like 24-inch rims on them. But these dudes will put a LS swap in it,
Oh yeah,
and then
Yep.
they got a 1989 Chevy Caprice with 24-inch spinner rims on it, and an LS swap motor that puts out 500 horsepower. The shit be absolutely ridiculous. It's the anomalies down there that they be putting together that kill me.
dude. And then we were at
Just 24s.
oh, dude, we were at a gas station, right?
Shit.
Well, where we were at across the street, there was a gas station. So one day, like, I went over there to like grab a soda and whatnot, and this one kid, dude,
Saucier.
it was a Honda. I want to say it was like a 19. It was like the older Honda Civics, like a 95. Like they were still like smooth body. They didn't get like the 98, 99 yet. Dude, he had a 32-inch screen in his back seat with nothing but speakers back there. It was a bright orange color with gold wheels at the gas station.
Oh, you gotta seen this one car.
Dude, I walked up to him. I'm like, "Listen, man, I'm from New York, and that shit right there is fly, bro."
Dude
You
had
don't get
like
that
a little
from
Honda Civic, but he had the damn wheels like off a damn trailer. Those white rims, those white painted rims, and he had them little bitty tires on it where they were kicked out. Where the
Oh,
tread
okay, I
on
know
the
what you're
inside of
talking
the
about.
wheel is only touching the ground because the damn car is squatted so low.
Oh, we still
The
get them
dude
around
driving
here.
it was 6'6".
Are you talking
Yep.
about those extremely cambered out cars and shit like that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but they
Yeah.
took a crowbar to the wheel well and popped them outside.
I saw that. Yeah, like they had their buddy stick the thing in there, right, and then they rolled forward and it popped the wheel well out. Like, and then you drive the car and you can't even go in it. You can't drive over. You say you can't
Speed
enter
bumps.
You can't not even a speed bump. You can't enter a parking lot.
Yeah,
Dude, you have to, dude, with those
This
kind
was
of
in-
cars, you have to take a speed bump
Yeah.
at a 45-degree angle.
Stanston stretch tires. Yeah, overbuilt. Yeah, I think that. I think that's just stupid. I don't
There's
know.
a bunch of them that's so
I'm
right.
not-
Dude, there's a
I'm-
bunch of them shits that ride around my town right now.
Now, don't get me
Right
wrong.
now.
Don't get me wrong. I do like lowered vehicles, like say a lowered BMW M3, a lowered Audi RS4, stuff like that. Those actually look good. But
They
when
hug
I
the
see,
road. They hug
when
the
I
road.
see
now.
a guy, when I see a damn Honda Civic with looking more pigeon-toed than God knows what, you know what I mean? That shit's just stupid. But whatever, to each their own.
I give them credit. They spent a lot of money on their like suspension
Oh, yeah, no,
and
I'm
whatnot.
not,
Now, I give them credit for that, but that shit looks so bad.
yeah, I'm not gonna poo
Yeah.
the money that they put into their project, but
Like, you want to impress
Yeah, that's
me?
one thing.
You pull up with your shit lowered, and then you hit that switch and it pops up like 3 inches. Like, you drive up in like a souped up Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX, all titted out,
like
and you
like,
hit that switch and it just pop, pop, pop,
like
and it
overbuilt. Like
pops
I
up
have
like 3
a
inches. So it's not on the
like
ground.
overbuilt. I have a 2020 Corolla SE, and it has factory 18s on it. Like I would like to go up to a 19, but that would be it. And I wouldn't drop the suspension because then you're gonna rub. But there's enough space in there to put put 19-inch rims on it. I don't think just some cars just need a bigger rim and not the suspension doesn't need to be dropped.
Hold on. I got 18s on the Impala. No, I got 18s on the Impala. Your rims are definitely not as big as mine.
My rim, I have 8. Yes, they are. They are 18-inch rims on that damn
Dude,
Corolla.
I'm calling. All right. I'm calling.
Yeah.
I'm calling a fib. That's horse shit. I
Listen,
got
hey,
18s on my shit, and your shits look at least an inch smaller than mine.
listen, because
Minimum.
you got a 18-inch block of a wheel. Yours it doesn't look like anything but a circle missing 4 holes. That's what your rim looks like. It doesn't actually have any detail or design to it. Yes, mine are 18s.
All right. When you pull up to my job tomorrow, we're gonna have to take a look at that.
You better get the measuring tape.
I guarantee it. Wanna know
No,
why?
I don't need to
Because
get the measure tape. I know how to read a tire.
the shit is on 18-inch Yokohama low profile tires, which is gonna cost me a grip to fucking put tires on the car in like 2 weeks. It'll cost me even more to put tires on the SUV for Miss Truth because those shits are 20-inch rims,
Yeah.
and that's an all-wheel drive. Ugh.
Let me talk to my guy if you don't mind. Let me talk to my guy if you don't mind putting like used tires on that'll get you through the
I
winter.
just need some shit to get through a couple months of the winter because come springtime, I think in springtime I'm going to purchase the smaller rim because I read that people who have the bigger rim on the newer Mitsubishi Outlander, their gas mileage is kind of sucking. And when you put the smaller rim on it with like a thicker tire, your gas mileage, they're getting way better gas mileage. So I'm actually looking forward to that because there's plenty of people who have wrecked out these new damn Outlanders already. So the parts are available.
Well, make sure the new rim will clear the brake caliper.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like those are 20. I would go to like say maybe if they have 19s, like 19.
Because I got 20-inch rims on that damn pickup, and yeah, I want 18s.
That's funny. Hold
Like
on.
it's what?
I got 50 liters, but I keep them clean. I keep them clean though. I keep them clean.
No, they 10s. I keep them clean though. Yeah. Just I'm genuinely a car guy. If I had the opportunity to say get like an older car, so I did like a earlyish 2000s Prelude. Hell, even like a
95
like
Eclipse.
I could work with a 94. Like I could work with an Eclipse.
I miss my car.
Overbuilt. You got a 300. You got an IS 300. What year, dude? I love those cars. The Lexus IS 300. Overbuilt. He said he's got high speed rated on his IS 300. What year is your car? Because if it's the earlier Altezza version, I love those.
Oh, dude.
Those shits are
I remember
awesome.
one time we was on the highway. We were with my we were with AJ, right? He had the Galant. Or was that dude? He had the Nissan at the time.
88 Turbo Supra and a 2005 IS 300. Yo, I love like I'd say like the 2000 2001 IS 300s. I love those. The ones that they were technically called the Toyota Altezza. Those shits are so fly, and they were super fast too. Yeah. Like Bass.
You remember who were we
AJ.
with? Was
AJ?
we with AJ when he had? Did he have the Nissan or did he have the? I know, But did he have the Nissan or did he have the Galant at the time?
No,
I
he had
can't
to go
remember
on.
which car he had.
It was to go on.
Okay, so we're going down. We're like every Friday night we go down to the mall. We see this shit on the highway. Like, yo, dude, that's one of them Lexus. Dude, he's now my boy's driving an automatic. He's messing with this guy, like going back and forth. Dude, this dude dropped the hammer on that shit, downshifted. The car shifted, the ass went down, and the front went up, and he
Yeah,
took off.
boogie. This is exactly how that car went. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah, that car was crazy. Needs a turbo and a manual swap. Yeah. So speaking of Supras, there's a video floating around on like social media and shit, and it's a girl. She's like, "What guys? What do you want?" And it's just this dude's voice saying, "We want the 2JZ Toyota Supra." Shit, yo, I love that. Yeah, hell yeah, I want a 2JZ. I want a night. Listen, there's three cars. Three cars only I would have in my dream garage. Three. A 1998 Toyota Supra. Right?
Okay.
A 1995 Mazda RX-7.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And the third one, a 2008 Nissan GTR.
No. Okay,
Yep.
I'm with you on the first two. I'm taking
I
R34.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like the R34, the one that Brian drove in Too Fast, Too Furious, and he also drove it in, I think, Fast and Furious 27, whatever the hell it was, when they went back to LA. I like those, but I like the body line of like the 08s, the 08 and newer. I love those body. I love that body line. It's sleek. That shit looks like it's just a complete monster.
Well, it did break Jeremy Clarkson's neck.
Yes, it did. Well, it didn't. It almost broke his neck, but
Well,
yes,
it didn't break his neck, but it definitely gave him a.
accurate integrity.
Oh shit! I gotta go to the hospital.
Get a SC300. They look better than 1995. Over in Japan, they call those. I believe they call those the Sora, the Sorors or some shit like the Toyota Sora.
Silva.
No, it's. I know, you just did not say that.
No, I'm missing the comments. I'm not looking at the shit. I'm looking at my.
I was about to say, I know you just did not say Toyota Silva, because me and you gonna have it out for a second. Yeah, see, I just came across on there's a dude selling what is it, an 88 Supra manual turbo for like 4,500 on Facebook, but. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's that Facebook Marketplace, man. You know, on weird shit.
Well, you remember Jose's dad had that 88.
Yeah, that had the problem with the turbo.
Yeah,
That shit had but no, yeah, I would, if I had the surplus, I would definitely try to find like, because I see people buying like there's a dude around the corner from us. He bought like a 2002 Subaru WRX Impreza,
wrecked.
but it was wrecked out. But what he's doing is he's rebuilding that shit. It's like
Yeah.
that's something I would
Now,
definitely
this gentleman-
be interested in redoing.
Now, this gentleman, since we used to live like literally around the corner from him, he's had rebuilt Acura Integras with like B22 swaps in them. He now has a GTR,
Mm-hmm.
which is this wild ass chameleon green color.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not.
This is what this guy does. He like gets cars like this and rebuilds them.
What's up, Chaos? But yeah,
Chaos.
I'm not gonna lie, his R34, dude, that shit sounds like a monster.
no, the one I like that he had was the Audi. It was the Audi S4.
Oh yeah.
That red Audi S4. That was That was that shit. But yeah, like if I had the opportunity, I would love to take because I got a garage here that I don't do anything. I would take a fucking car. I would take a car apart super quick. Even though I don't know how to do any of that shit, I would. I mean, that's what YouTube's for,
Dude,
right?
you can find videos for anything on YouTube or Google.
How to rebuild a Chevy? No, how to rebuild a
How to rebuild a
Nissan
B20 B22A? How to rebuild a B22A with a supercharger? Oh, dude, you remember, dude, when I had my Eclipse, I actually got sponsored to like put parts on my car, but I took the shit down to this mechanic to have the transmission fixed because when I got the new engine put in, I didn't know that I needed a clutch at the time, which ended up leading to a new transmission. Now,
which they should have checked that shit when they did all that anyway.
This POS left my windows open in my car during a rainstorm.
Ooh.
You're not. Yeah, he's not the. Bass wasn't the only one he did that to. He did that shit to somebody's brand. Remember the Pontiac Sunfire?
Yep, the brand new one.
Somebody had a brand new burnt orange, like fully equipped Pontiac Sunfire that it was sitting out in front of the. They had something. They needed something done to it, and this guy left the windows down in that car, and there was like almost a foot of water in that shit. Like dude was a scumbag. He honestly was.
Dude,
he's still in business.
I forgot who it was. It was like it was some company.
No, his
it
name
was called like it was called a company called like SCP. This was Fast and Furious first came out when it was big, like to do like eclipses and stuff like that. Dude, they gave me $5,000 to soup up my car, but I couldn't use it because the dude fucked up my car.
Damn. That sucks.
Oh yeah, it did. Clean out the entire interior of the car, leaving a window open during the rain. Yeah, like these, it's just inconsiderate shit that people do.
Dude, I was so pissed. I wasn't pissed off. Honestly, I was heartbroken about it because I bought the car on the impulse. We were at this one car lot or whatever, and I was looking at the car that Jay actually got. It was like a 91 Honda Accord or some shit like that. We were looking at that.
It's the infamous 1990 Honda Accord that got us abducted.
I was looking at that, but then the dude had the Eclipse. I was looking at the Eclipse, but he said it had a blown engine. So I'm like, got a blown engine. You know what? I want the car. Bought the car, put the shit in the shop, just paid $2,500 for the engine. They didn't $25 for the engine. They didn't tell me that I needed a new clutch and a new not even a new transmission, but a new clutch. I'm driving down the road. I got shit in fourth gear. All of a sudden, here, pink. My shit pops out of fourth gear.
Yeah, this shit would start popping out of gear. So you have to go from like third to fifth, I believe it was, right?
Yeah, so.
All right. Good night, Crystal. Have a good one. Take it easy.
Had everything
Night,
set up
Crystal.
to get this car done. Had everything set up to get this car done, but he left my windows open.
Yeah.
And then he tried to pull the shit like he wasn't gonna pay for it.
Nah, the dude's a goon. But he's still in business. Go figure.
Yeah.
I want to know why? Because he gets all of his business from people he went to school with. Like the dude, he's at what, our dad's age, right? Him and dad went to school together. So, yeah, that's where he gets all of his business from. Oh, take him to this person. Take him to this person. Recommend it. No. Let that old fucker retire. No, but yeah.
What happened to the good old days where you could find somebody who could fix your car with a screwdriver for $20?
Shit don't matter. That shit ain't real. Pull the S10 Blazer.
What happened was manufacturers got tired of that crap.
Well, Walker, you know what I'm talking about, though. Damn it! Why we had to bring up that car? Like that car was fly, dude. I took the inserts out of this car. I painted the inserts like the oh man. I had strobe lights in the headlights. I had a house speaker in the back.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
What?
I had fucking darker than limo tints on my shit, and I kept getting pulled over. They're like, yo, you know you can't have these cars. I'm like, I know.
Well, you had them put on. My car was just how it came.
Yeah, I couldn't see out at night. Legit, I couldn't see out of the car. I could not see out of that car at night after I put those tints on because the shit I had put a big ass 7-inch tachometer on the dashboard too. So that's all you could see in the window.
Was that reflection?
Yeah, that reflection, and that shit lit the car up like a Christmas tree. So you could not see out of the window.
You got to put a shaded lens on the tack just to be able to see.
After a while, I took that tack out and I put in like a little 3.5-inch one that like it did like subtle colors. I was like, yo, that one's too big. I can't have that shit in here. Yeah. Hey, listen, it was when Fast and Furious was just coming out. Everybody was trying to put all that shit on their cars, not knowing what they were doing.
Dude, there was a car show every Friday night at the Boston Market parking lot. I remember I tried to run my Eclipse against the Supra. Yeah.
I did that one night. I took your car. I ran your car against a Supra. I didn't care. It wasn't my car. I lost really bad, though. Hold on, is that bad? An old GMC truck. Dude, I want to put a... Let's put a BMW M3 engine in a Toyota Corolla, mounted sideways so that's front wheel drive. I got a 93 Civic Dirt Nasty Low, and nice. You know what used to be little rocket ships? The Honda CRX, I believe it was called. Those things were little skates.
With an absolute zero chromosome.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what? You can actually go online and you can actually find people who are still selling these shits, and these shits are still in good condition. I mean, like, they beefed them up. Like, I seen one dude, I don't know how he did it, but he put a B22 in the engine roll.
I would go with an H22. H22.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, talking about Honda engines, because I'm not a mechanic, a B22 is what they put in like that 98 to 2002 Honda Prelude.
That was
and the VTEC if you beefed it up.
Yeah. I mean, they used that H22 engine too. I think that one came with a stock 200 horsepower in it. What was it, the H22A VTEC? Yeah, that put out about.
I thought the VTEC engines were Toyota.
What?
You said he's doing that swap now. Hold on.
What? Well cut. What?
I thought those VTEC engines was Toyota.
No, man,
That's Honda, bro.
Honda.
Hey, Miss Sue.
Thank you, Miss Sue. It's H22. Yep, the H22. The H22.
That's what it came in.
The H22 is like stock 200 horsepower.
Dude, I know one guy around my area I know one guy around my area who's still driving around on like that 98, 99 Honda Prelude. And he only brings it out when it's nice out. He used to be a customer
Oh, you
when I
put
worked
it.
at the 3.
Ah,
He
so
has like
you put an H22. You put an H22A in a 91. See, the 91s.
ooh,
I'm not. I wasn't really a fan of that body style. It was just they were.
given it's gonna probably be
Get
lighter,
my
but
get my big ass in there. I look like a oversized fish in a tuna can. Like them things are small. Like the 98 now, 98 2000
well,
2002.
there's no
Those
matter how
ones.
you put it, no matter how you put it, they're still not as small as a Honda Del Sol.
Oh no, definitely not. But those souls are those are such girl cars. They were they were we knew
You
a dude
remember?
Ooh.
Yeah,
we
dude,
knew a
we
dude
knew a
drove
dude
one of
who
those.
tried to beef that shit up to make it look like a Honda Prelude. Yo,
It wouldn't work.
Damn, that's bright.
What?
you
Car
talking
hauler
about?
just pulled in. And he's got a Ram T-Rex on the back. It's orange and black.
Oh, nice.
Cleveland and drove it one time and made me walk home after I did it out. So I'm doing that.
Third gen Preludes are the shit. There you go. Now,
They
what
are.
would you think? All right, so hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. We're talking
What
about
can-
Hondas. Hold on. We're talking about Hondas here. Would you take a third gen Prelude or a Honda S2000?
Mm,
That's a tough one.
mm.
I'm
Depends on
leaning
what you're talking
towards
about
the
using it
Prelude.
for.
Dude, a daily driver. I'm leaning towards the Prelude. It just, even for aesthetics, I'm
Roland said
leaning
third
towards
gen.
Prelude.
Roland said third gen.
Third gen.
I think
A third gen Honda Prelude or a Honda S2000?
I'm going with the Prelude because that Prelude can do the same thing the S2000 can do. It's got pretty much it's got the VTEC, right? I think the Prelude actually looks better than the third gen Prelude looks better than the looks better than the
Honda
the other one.
S2000.
Yeah, than the S2000. The S2000, it just when it's convertible, it looks all right, but once you put that top on, it just ruins the whole car. The way it looks, you know what I mean? And that's with the hard top or the soft top. It don't look right. So yeah, I'm going third gen Prelude. Blacked out, murdered out, third gen Prelude. Got to be a manual. But like, I would just, yeah, I'm Prelude.
I would go Prelude, but I would go some form of lime green and black.
Of course you would.
Absolutely.
Of course you would. No.
Because it just looks good together.
Whatever you say, dude. Pop-up headlights.
Dude, you get an all blacked out Honda Prelude, right? All blacked out rims, but you put lime green inserts on the rims, lime green inserts inside of the car, specifically placed. That's going to be badass.
You and your damn lime green. All right.
Because if you're gonna do something like that, you got to stand out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to let people know who to.
What's up, Mickey J?
Sometimes you gotta let them hang and let people notice. Know what I'm saying?
About 2 6. Well, yeah, just Yeah, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I would pick a S2000, say, over a Nissan 350Z. I would definitely do that. Uh, but I'm not. Yeah.
I wouldn't take a S2000 over a Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX.
No, you'd be an idiot to do that.
I wouldn't take any of them.
Listen. All right, Hound Dog. Listen. I'm gonna stop with the head shaking.
What happened?
You talking like you got a full head of hair over there yourself. I'm sure you're thinning too, sir. If you're in your 30s and you're not thinning, you're lying. I know you are.
Or you're lucky.
You can't fool me with that Rogaine bullshit. You're all lying. If it ain't growing on your head, it's growing out your ears or something.
Hair club for men.
Bass, what you had? You had what, an 87 Integra?
A 1989 Acura Integra LS.
Yeah.
$400. It was ugly on the outside. It was ugly on the outside, but I kept it clean though. Very clean on this one. I shampooed everything.
Second gen Integra. That's the one with the long square headlights, right?
Yep. Like that's like the 91, 92. Then you got the 96
With the bubble lights.
No, it might be 98. I might be mistaken. It might be around the same time that the Prelude came out, where they had the bubble lights, not the straight seam. I think it was like 90 to 95 where it came out with the straight ones. Then after like 96 was the individual bubbles.
Yeah. I like that, John. The bubble headlights. But then again, you could take that generation and buy
put whatever the hell you want on it.
Yeah, buy the JDM conversion, and then boom, you got the shit that looks like it's from 1993. So I don't even see what the point of that was.
You can make your Acura and take it look like a Nissan Silva if you know how to fabricate.
Integra Type R's are legendary. Yeah, yeah, they are. Our buddy used to have the Civic Si. Yeah, it was the Civic Si, but it was that it was the one from like the earliest 2000s with the weird. It was that hatchback looking shit with the weird shifter on like the dashboard. Yep. Those are pretty fast too.
He lost to a WRX though. Like I witnessed that at 2:00 in the morning, leaving the bar. They were talking shit all night. Like, you want to race? We drove to the spot. Sure enough, quarter mile, bang, he got smoked. Dude, he got smoked by 2 cars. I remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We were out there in Forestburg.
Yeah. I never did it. Be right back. Good cook dinner while listening. No problem, Mickey. How you doing? Did you have the B16? Baz, you talking to you and your whether you're Acura?
I have no idea. That was before I got into cars.
Yeah, he just bought the shit to get back and forth to work. He really didn't care.
Yeah,
but
dude, I paid $400. It was $400 for the car.
What he would do is he would go to work and he would leave that car at home, and it was a manual. So what I would do is take the keys and then I'd blast down fucking Old Liberty Road. Old Liberty Road is like 4 miles. to from my house where
Straight,
from my
straight
house
shot
where-
about 2.5.
Yeah, but I would take that shit and I would blast down the road in that fucking Integra. I'm talking like I'm that shit's squealing and then come back, and he would get super hot because I would do that and I wouldn't put no more gas. I wouldn't replace the gas. So we'd come
Now,
home.
and this
Car
was
would be like
when
$8.
gas was $1.17.
Yeah, I didn't care. Teaching myself how to drive a manual. Didn't care. Didn't care at all. Whatever. Yeah. I'll take any muscle car
Yep.
from the 70s or um honestly, I'd rather I think if any cars from like the 60s or 70s, I think I'd have a Camaro.
Trans Am.
Oh, you talking like fucking Smoking Bandit?
That or the 71 with a 455 and a 4-speed. Was it 71? 71 or 73?
Yeah, like any old school. Of course, Hound Dog. I love old school muscle cars. Listen, if
Don't be generic.
I'm not gonna be generic, if I had the chance, I think I would do a resto mod on, say, a because if you resto mod on Challenger, honestly, yeah, Challenger, Plymouth Challenger. Or Dodge, what Challenger? It was Plymouth then too. Completely agree with these. Did old school muscle cars.
I don't know, man. I think I will go with Pontiac GTO. Pontiac GTO with suicide doors.
You talking about a Pontiac GTO Judge?
All right. It would be the Pontiac GTO from the first Triple X movie.
Oh, okay.
That one with suicide doors.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would.
Shit, dude. You know what? Hold on. I will go old school Lincoln Continental, all blacked out, chrome lining with suicide doors.
That's better.
25 feet long, pulling up to the curb like I'm Dracula.
Is it going to have the little curb feelers up on the front?
I don't know.
55 Coupe de Ville. Oh hell. Miss G, I missed that car, baby daddy right there. Rolling. Yeah, Rolling said, you ever try to race a Civic with a laptop and a hole in it? Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yo. That guy's fine tweaking some shit right before the race starts. You don't want to do that.
Y'all see that one Camaro that was released at one of the car shows here recently that Chevrolet did? They put a 632 big block in it.
Wait, no, I know. That's not the one they were running over at Le Mans, was they?
I don't know.
Dude, they were running this one at Le Mans. Holy shit.
Wait a minute, it beat a lot of those cars over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. It beat a lot of the supercars. What was it? It was a Chevy. I think it was a Chevy Camaro, bro. And they just, yeah, like they ran that shit over in Le Mans a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And dude,
All I know is this was in a car show. They just had the hood up on it, but it had a 632 big block in it and an electronic fuel injected carburetor on it.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
Kind of doing it kind of old school.
okay.
That thing was wicked. And this was built by Chevy themselves. I think they used that new Holly EFI on it.
Hold on, I'll look shit up right now. It was
Because it had the high rise intake on it.
delete that real quick. Chevy Le Mans. Yep, there you go. Boom. Okay, I'm about to send a screenshot of it. Now, this is the Chevy that they ran at Le Mans or something. I got that. We'll cut right there. And that shit outdo Porsches, everything. Porsches, Aston Martins. And they're supposed to be releasing a limited edition of that to the public. I'm not too sure how many is going to be made, but they're going to be beefing. Like the way you see that car, just roadworthy.
Yeah, that's the next gen
Same horsepower,
NASCAR.
same shit.
I did hear about that.
Like same horsepower, same torque, same everything, just roadworthy. In 1960s, my dad had a really nice 1960 GTO. Dude, them GTOs, man. They hit a little bit different. They just look good coming down the road. If you could do it right. Now, I know a lot of this stuff that's coming out now is like AI generated or whatever, but like have you seen some of the concept art of how they want to do the Trans Am?
No. I know there's
you have to
one company down in Florida that's taking Camaros and redoing them to look like Trans Ams with different options, including T-tops.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But no, dude, these shits are like the futuristic. The new. Damn, can I bring? I don't want to bring it up on here because he's monetized now. But if you look up the new Toyota Prius, the new Toyota Prius looks crazy.
Oh, you talking about the supercharged looking one, right? The murdered out one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit looks crazy. They're actually coming out with the DeLorean again.
Yeah,
I saw that.
They want, I believe, $250,000 for a new DeLorean.
And that's the basic model.
Yeah, like $250K, $300K for a new DeLorean.
All right, there's a front of that Camaro with that 632 in it. That's a lot of motor in that little bitty space.
Dude, that looks like what they're doing with the stock car that I just sent you.
Yeah.
Like that looks like
All
an
right.
engine for that shit.
The,
Oh, not the stock. I'm sorry to say not stock
Then-
car, but the Le Mans car.
Yeah.
It's all-wheel
all-
drive.
An all black Porsche 944. Those are nice. White ones too. The Porsche
Now-
944. Those shits are nice.
that NASCAR they took over there, it's got a it's a 5.6 or 5.9 LS engine in it, basically, because that's what all a NASCAR has to use is the same engine.
Right. They all use that LS crate motor, right?
Basically, yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, but to run Le Mans, I'm pretty sure they beefed it up.
I think one of the best looking Porsches was the 959. That shit that they put out to compete with the Ferrari. You know which one I'm talking about. Wasn't the Testarossa. In black, it looked like Batman. What the hell was the name of that one? It was like an
It was all
80s
black and red. It was in the movie they had.
Yeah, like Richard Rollins had found one that was like wrecked, and he rebuilt it. What the hell? What fucking Ferrari was that? The Ferrari F40.
Elemental. No, was
No,
it the
no.
Elemental?
I'm talking about the Ferrari F40. The 959 and the Ferrari F40. I think when we were all little kids, like every little boy everybody our age or older, when we were all little kids, we had like a Ferrari poster on the wall, or we had a Ferrari F40 poster on the wall, some kind of Porsche poster, or the Lamborghini Countach. I'm pretty sure me and Bass had Countaches on our wall.
Oh yeah, that was Coutons.
Yeah, it was Countach country in our bedroom. Because they looked better, man. Those shit just looked evil.
For little did we know at the time they drove like shit.
Yeah. Fucking, no power. He was driving a Lamborghini with no power steering and shit.
Hey, that's a fun ride. No power steering.
No, it ain't. Shit.
No,
Listen, I drove our cousin Berger. His mom had
Better get them shoulders ready.
what the hell? She had like a 80 something Chevy Nova or some shit like that. It was like a 4-door. This thing had no power steering,
Ooh.
man. Berger's mom. Remember that little red shit she had in early 2000s? Like that was I remember driving that thing. It was probably
Yeah, that was-
my
that was
worst driving
Chevy
experience.
Nova.
That was my
Wah.
worst driving experience ever, dude. That thing didn't go more than 20 miles an hour. No power steering. It was small as shit. So like at the time when I'm trying to drive this thing, that's when I was in my fat days. So I was like 350 pounds sitting in this damn tin can of a car. I think we had got pulled over because the brake lights didn't work or some shit too. Like it was a hot mess. Aunt, lucky this shit made it back to the house because I was about to leave it on the side of the road, honestly. But it would have been faster just to walk back to your house. Yo, what's up, Typhon? See, I still can't see Typhon in chat, man. What the hell? What is going on with this? It's been going on for months now. Yo, Typhon, you got my number, dude. Text me. We got I remember we were texting back and forth. You gotta text me about get you coming on. Little car.
Yeah.
Listen, Roland. That car needed Jesus. Because when I tell you that thing was tight, like
Picture
shit.
driving a 1980s, 1990s Mr. Bean car.
Like is a duck's butt water tight? That's how tight the steering was on this car. Like, Bass will tell you, I was in that moment like this.
Dude,
Well,
if
hey.
you
Trying to say
couldn't
you're
ben-
like
if you-
Professor Clump?
listen, man. Listen,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
If you couldn't bench 220, you wasn't turning that steering wheel.
No, you wasn't. Try driving a 78 F100 on 44-inch tires with no power steering. No, thank you. Your fucking forearms probably look like Popeye, don't they?
The trick is you got to get the vehicle rolling first, then it turns easier.
Shit.
That bitch would have sat right where right where it was.
That's to tell you, I almost left that shit on the side of the road. I was about to, we'd be walking. It would be faster to walk. We'll grab your dad's car, bring your mom back out here and get her car.
Listen, I'll pay for the towing, but I ain't driving this shit no further.
Sound like there wasn't a problem with the steering. It was the steering box itself there was a problem with.
It's a Chevy Nova.
Sound
It
like-
doesn't matter.
It was whatever mechanisms they had inside that little ranky-dank vehicle that were.
It was a
whatever
steering
it was.
box is what it was.
Listen,
The windows didn't even go down.
yeah,
Good thing you weren't in the South then.
listen.
That would have been a sweat box.
I don't know, me and Baz, we on our way down to the conference last year, we must have saw like fucking 8 cars just sitting on the side of the road, abandoned, side of the major highway, just sitting there, and they
Oh,
were
it was
sitting there,
more than
sitting there on the way back too.
More than that. I forgot what state we was in. Dude, we
It
were
was
driving down the
Ohio.
road. I seen a tractor. I seen an 18-wheeler off the road, but it's. How can I explain it? It looked like it was coming down the other side of the road, but it went over the median and went down into a ditch and was pointing straight out at somebody's house when we were driving past it. I was like, yo, you see that shit? He's like, nah. I'm like, there's a fucking 18-wheeler over here crashed out. And just kept boogieing. So many blown out tires. Just cars, people said, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm done with it, and just left it.
Well, I see it all the time. Everywhere. Certain states, you can be able to tell if the cops have been by because they'll put an orange sticker on the back glass. So it can be towed.
Shit, in New
Dude,
York,
the
man,
worst state for pop-up.
in New York, they do that shit. If your car's in your parking lot, they'll put that fucking sticker on your car.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't
Dude,
have
the
like
worst
tags
state
on mine.
The worst state that I experienced driving through with blown out tires was Ohio.
Oh yeah, there's tires all over the road. That's where most of the abandoned vehicles were, honestly. No, yeah, New York State does the same thing with those orange stickers. They come and put that shit either on your windshield or on your passenger side window, and it won't come off.
Yep.
If,
And now they're getting obnoxious with the shit. They'll put the shit right in your field of view, like right dead center in the middle of your windshield.
Yeah. So if your car's say sitting in your parking lot, or even on your own property, they will without
You ain't got no
like,
tags.
If it ain't got no tags,
on it?
if it doesn't have any tags, or if it and it's not, like if it's sitting under a car cover, they won't fuck with it. But if it's just sitting out and open and you don't have no tags, they'll walk right up on your property, put one of those orange stickers on your fucking windshield.
Because you got to watch out, because they are assholes. They will lift up your car cover.
Oh yeah,
means
they do
they're
I believe it.
trespassing on your
They do
which
that
means
too.
they're trespassing on your property.
Like New York State just issued like they're the first state to start issuing congestion charges and shit like that for entering the city.
Yep.
Like it's gonna cost trucks $23. I think it's gonna cost
day.
a car. Yeah, a day.
Yeah, a
No,
day.
it's $25 a truck, $15 a car,
$7.50 for motorcycles.
No, $7.50 for motorcycles. But then there's like on peak hours, non-peak hours, and
Yeah.
like all this other bullshit that rattles around with it.
Like it's not if you work and drive into the city, you're about to get boned, honestly.
Yep.
And not to mention, they're not giving out speeding tickets and any other. They're starting this shit now where they're not giving out speeding tickets up here, man. They're using cameras to get you.
Yep.
Camera catches you speeding. Boop, boop, take a picture. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it in the mail, and it's gonna probably have a fine on it already, and if not, points.
Well, I saw the other day, one truck, he's pulling the RGN, one of those removable goosenecks for heavy haul. The police stopped him, wrote him a ticket, and had his shit towed because he had a little oil on his tag. And the reason they did that was because they thought he was trying to avoid the toll roads on the cameras.
This shit is
Oh, dude, and don't get it twisted. Even if, in this area, if you have Easy Pass, they could track that Easy Pass. Like if you, like, let's say you go through the Easy Pass at like Harriman, and the next Easy Pass is towards like the GW. If you make it there too fast, they assume that you were speeding, and they'll send you a ticket.
Yep.
Like this shit is crazy. Like if you beat it by like if you beat that time by like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, they'll send you a ticket.
Nice. A few states have joined the. Yeah, it's nonsense what's going on. They don't want anybody having vehicles anymore. They want everybody to have electric vehicles, but meanwhile,
That take 4 days to burn down.
Meanwhile, I'm seeing all these videos about a lot of these charging points don't even fucking work, right? Some of these electric cars are catching fire, and they're actually having to dump the car into rivers for a day or two because the batteries and the things keep exploding afterwards.
Dude,
up to 4 days.
They're going off in a circuit. Just one battery pops. It's boom, 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 and these things have like 200 cells.
Look what happened last year when there was that snowstorm down south, and all these electric vehicle drivers were straight on the side of the road. And what happened? They ran out of power, so they were stranded. Then you got the idiots who I hate to say it like this, but yeah, you got the idiots who they'll buy the electric vehicles, but they'll get a Honda gas generator and put in their trunk just in case if they're driving somewhere that the Tesla runs. This shit, you can't make this shit up, man.
What about when the batteries actually do go out? One guy just found out it cost him $20,000 to change the batteries.
And that's down. Even the battery change on a Prius 10, 15 years ago when they got big was like $25,000 just for the battery.
Yep.
Do you guys see the purple street lights popping up? It has something to do with the jab. Yes, yeah. Yep. We do.
All right. Yes. You know what? That's something for Rumble.
But really, so for the new guys that are listening over here, like stuff like that, like we just had up on the screen, we have a separate thing we do. We have a separate spot where we talk about that. We don't really talk about that stuff on YouTube. We talk about that stuff, the deep state fuckery and all that. We talk about that over on the Rumble channel, which is a matter of fact. Hey Bash, you want to do a Rumble this weekend?
What subject should we pick?
Whatever we want to talk about.
Okay.
All right, so I got. See, it's been so long since I signed in. Since I've been on Rumble, I gotta actually sign back into my account here. One second, so I get the link up for you guys to. Yes. No, that's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be this. Talk amongst yourselves. I think that was it. I think I might. Let me figure out what account did I use to sign up with Rumble.
I don't know which one.
I don't remember. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what account it was. Which email it was.
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. Had to go reheat up my chicken because I'm making chicken salad.
So you having chicken salad because you felt so gluttonous after the chili you made?
No, dude, tell you the truth, I really didn't eat much of the chili. I gave most of it away. I wish there was some way where I could freeze it, dry seal it, and send it to you. Not dry seal, but vacuum seal. I'm pretty sure I could do it, but you move around too damn much. I wouldn't know where to send it to.
Yeah, I know.
Cause I'll pay the price to get. I'll pay the price to get it to you within like 24 to 36 hours. Like as long as it's frozen, vacuum. Like I'll freeze it in a Ziploc bag, then vacuum seal it, then send it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But I'll be off the next week because we're dropping the truck off in the morning in Missouri, and we're renting a car.
You need to make your way back to New York, bro.
Yeah. There's a bunch I got to do.
And see if you can get a route where you can hang out up here for like 24 hours.
That'd be hard to do.
Yeah, unless you go to like Jersey, which I know you don't want to go to Jersey.
Oh, you done went through Jersey a couple of times.
You know what I got?
All right, hold on. Hold on. Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
I got this. Mr. Blues and G Music. How about them Cowboys? Yeah.
What now? What's going on with the Cowgirls? What?
What?
What'd you say about the Cowgirls?
That wasn't for your ears.
Mickey
yes,
G, I left Kansas this morning.
Fuck. I think it's working. Yes, Ralph. It is as sketchy as they say it is.
Oh yeah, Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Rumble.
Fucking stupid ass state. Just to make a left turn, you got to make a right.
All right, so
You gotta make 3 rights to make a left. I hate driving in Jersey. Every time I drive in Jersey, I get lost.
All right. Boom.
What the hell is going on with my mouse?
Sorry, guys. Like I said, it's been so long since I actually signed into Rumble. This shit signed me out. So I'm fixing that
Gotta
right
have that.
now.
You gotta have
What?
the app, kid. Gotta have that app.
I have the app. I'm not signed in on my desktop anymore. And how do you think we do the show? It's not from my app there, Chief.
If you lost your password to the app, password to the site, go through the app and then you can reset the shit. Plain and simple.
Yeah. All right, it's all one word. Yeah, it's sorry, guys. It's taking me a little bit longer than I was expecting to do this shit right here.
Dude, you know what? My next attempt at cooking something. I've never cooked this before. I think I'm gonna try to cook oxtails.
All right, close.
With or without the ox.
Now we get some nice ones. Dude, it's either gonna be that or duck breast.
What? Duck press? What the hell is that?
Duck breast.
Duck breast? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like duck cutlets.
Oh, all right. All right, let's see what the new password is going to be.
I think I'm gonna make a breast. I think it's either gonna be a boneless prime rib or brisket for Christmas. I'm leaning towards the boneless prime rib. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fillet it down where I can roll it back up, fillet it nice and thin. It's like an inch, it's like a half inch or whatever. Then I'm just gonna stuff it with like peppers and cheese and stuff like that, and roll it back up and tie it up. Then put it in the oven and cook it.
That sounds good.
It gets some mustard cheese, some fresh malts. Shit. Maybe even throw some bacon in that bad boy. Dude, if I could get that sausage from down south by then, I'll put the sausage in the middle of that shit. I swear I will.
Know which sausage you order?
Nah, the regular one.
The regular hickory?
Yeah, the regular hickory.
Oh.
Oh, trust me, I seen them. You can spend $500 on that shit easy.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, all right, everybody. I figured it out, So, yeah, this weekend we're gonna do a Rumble episode. So I'm dropping the link right here. This is the link to our Rumble channel. And if you want to hear us go off about all the deep state fuckery and all the nonsense that's going on, all the nonsense that's going on in the political realm, the social realm, geopolitical, all that nonsense, that's where we do that, over that link right there, Rumble. So this weekend, expect a Rumble. Again, I would say this weekend.
Put something in private
Expect Rumble. We're gonna do a Rumble show this weekend. What? What do you put in the private chat? What the hell is it?
Keep talking.
But yeah, so that's the link to the Rumble channel. That's where we're going to talk about the deep state fuckery and all that other stuff like that. So, is Jersey real? Oh yeah, yes, Jersey is sketch as shit. Ralph, take it easy. Have a good one, dude. Good to see you here.
And address a couple of issues that's been brought up. Look at the private chat, you two.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
We'll address all that. We'll address that over there too. So yeah, this weekend everybody click that link. That's to the Rumble channel. This weekend we're going to do a Rumble channel because we haven't done one since August, and there's a lot of shit that's been happening since August, and that's including shit on YouTube, shit in the political realm, shit in the theatrical realm, everywhere. So yeah, we're going to talk about all that on Rumble.
Yeah, because we're
No
trying
problem.
to make money
Look,
over
look.
here. Yeah, because we're trying to make money over here now.
Mickey G, that the Rumble show wouldn't be until like 10 o'clock at 10 o'clock Saturday night, like late. Yeah, we won't. That's not an early show. That's definitely a after 10 p.m. show. What the hell am I? What is that?
Bass, you see what Hound Dog said about the sausage?
No.
He said it's not good with duck.
No, I'm not talking. No. I'm not talking about. I will cook the duck by itself. I see what you're saying, though. I got you. No, I will cook the duck by itself, but I will put that sausage, like you get a nice prime rib, a good chunk of prime rib for Christmas or whatever, right? You fillet it down, but you make it would be an inch thick. You just lay it out, like you roll it out. Then you would just continuously stuff it with stuff like peppers, cheese, garlic, cloves, whatever, and roll it back up. Then tie it. Then bake it. So when you slice it, you get a little bit of everything in there, if you know what I'm saying.
Now, what are you going to put on the outside of it when you roll it up? Are you going to do like a London broil on the outside, or are you going to do like regular with the salt and pepper and everything else?
I would probably do salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, maybe a little paprika, a little cumin. I wouldn't go over it because you get all the flavor from the inside of the meat.
Now you going to broil it, or are you going to deep fry it?
I'm going to bake it.
Okay.
Broil works because broil gets you that nice crust on the outside. I'll get you. I'll get you that one. But I would. You know what? I would bake it first,
then broil it.
Oh no! Hold on. Hold on. Broil it first, then bake it. So you get that nice. It might take you a little longer, but you get that crust on the outside, and that nice middle. That's how I do brisket. When I cook a brisket, I do brisket in my air fryer, bro. 2 hours brisket dinner. 2 hours brisket dinner, dead ass. Depending on how big of an air fryer you have, just cut a nice chunk of it off. Season how you're gonna season it. Then what you want to do, you want to hit it on 400 degrees. Air fry, 400 degrees air fry for an hour. Flipping over After the first 30 minutes, that's where you get your nice bark, your nice crust. Then you want to bake it at 400 for like maybe another hour and 15 minutes.
I don't trust
Wait,
you because you don't use garlic.
I do use garlic, but dude,
You don't use
I
garlic.
worked in a Italian
You don't
restaurant
use garlic.
for a very long time. You think I don't know how to use garlic?
When I tasted that brisket, you didn't use garlic.
Yeah.
Trinidad scorpion cooked in taco meat. What?
Who the hell said that? What?
Roland
Rolling
said
the
that.
dice.
Trinidad scorpion cooked in taco. Are we talking like legit bug here? Or are we talking like is that a pepper name or something?
I think it's a pepper.
Cause we ain't talking World Economic Forum stuff over here where they want us to eat bugs now. Come on, that's Rumble Channel stuff.
I think it's talking about. I think he's talking about peppers.
All right, that's what I thought. Well, they have some damn wild names for these damn peppers now.
I know next time I get sick, I want to have to find something hotter than a ghost pepper.
Carolina Reaper.
Yep.
You have fun with that. I watched this video where this dumbass, right? He was cutting a Carolina Reaper, right? And he was wearing gloves, and then he took the seeds out with the gloves, and then the dumbass rubbed his eyes.
I see that video.
Like,
He flipped out. He was like, "Oh my god, my eyes are burning."
yeah. He thought he got gonorrhea in the eyes. Like, legit. I used to drink when I was a little kid. I used to drink hot sauce right out the bottle. That might be why I have acid reflux now.
Yeah, but that wasn't the hot sauce they have now, bro. That was more like freaking Goya hot sauce and
No, that was that
Tabasco.
That was
yeah,
that
like
movie-
Tabasco.
No,
That
That's
was
'cause you
nah.
You got overloaded with the pepper and the vinegar is why.
Yeah, that wasn't this shit. That wasn't the stuff nowadays that'll burn
Well,
you
the-
right through and through. If you know what I'm saying.
these infused fucking hot sauces that they got. Yeah. Speaking of sauces, there's a spot up here in New York. It's Mara Woodbury. It's called the Woodbury Commons. It's a bunch of outlet stores and shit like that. And they have this one spot called I think it's called like the Spice Palace or Sauce Palace or some shit like that. And they it's just wall to wall different types of hot sauces and spreads and barbecue sauces and stuff like that. And they have this one flavor. It's called it's a mocha barbecue sauce. Right now, it doesn't, like, you see how mocha's supposed to be like chocolate. No, it doesn't taste like chocolate. This tastes like it's a really nice garlicky, subtle sauce, and it is absolutely awesome. Matter of fact, I got to get down there and get me another bottle or two of that shit, because it's like if you buy two, you get one free or something like that. Something weird. So
That does sound good.
what's the hottest I got? I don't really have any hot ones right now. I don't have a hot sauce in my house. The hottest one I've ever been
I'm not a fan of
around,
hot
though,
sauce.
hottest one I've ever been around was we went to a party. One of our buddies used to go to St. John's University. So we went to a party at his house down in Queens, and it was just like a bunch of frat members and shit like that. So we get down there a little early before the party starts, and he's downstairs in the basement. And we go downstairs in the basement. He's got all these pledges lined up.
Oh, I remember
You
that
remember this
shit.
night?
That
You
was
remember this night?
horrible. It was
So
a
he's got-
challenge. It was a
Yeah.
drinking challenge.
So they've got all these pledges lined up in the basement, right? And I forgot they didn't have them blindfolded. I don't think, but
No.
what they were doing, they had to take a dab of this sauce and put it on their tongue and see how long they could last without taking a drink. Now he let us smell that shit, and when we smelled it, it made my eyes water. It wasn't habanero. No, it was something. It was some other beast. I don't know what it was. It was a dark orange color, if I remember it correctly. A dark, deep orange color.
Sound like a
So what he did, they took the little tip. Everybody got a little what was it? A Q-tip. They gave them all a little Q-tip with that shit on their the tip of it, and they put it on their tongue, and they had to sit there. And we watched the first two dudes, and they were kind of like losing it. And he was like, "Yo, fellas, you guys can't be down here for this. You got to go upstairs," because it was a whole fraternity thing. But yeah, I remember that shit. There's stuff out there that
It was
fire
absolutely
your
hazing.
head up.
Absolutely hazing. Absolutely hazing. Well, we were just
But-
down there chilling, so we we'll partake in this, and then I'm.
So
yeah, you got.
I
you have at it.
will not be revealing any names, any specific locations. Nobody's going to be hit up for hazing charges or anything like that. I actually, what are you talking about? I didn't see anything. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
No, I remember that shit. That shit was.
sound like Ghost Pupper.
Nah, it was hotter than that.
That shit was hot,
Like
bro.
it was, like I said, it was a deep, deep orange color.
I mean, like after this challenge, we went out to the bar, and guys were still feeling this, like deep down in their gut, like they were still feeling this.
Well, I think we gonna.
Oh, they're going to feel it the next day, too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we gonna end this one, guys. We've been going for almost 3 hours, but like I said, I have an exorbitant amount of time off, so expect some more shows in the near future. For one, we'll probably be doing another late show Friday night. Expect, because I don't like dropping on top of people, so we'll probably do that after PRT goes off their live, because they normally go live Friday night. So expect us late Friday night, and then Saturday night. This Saturday night at 10 p.m. Make sure you guys go over and subscribe. I'm dropping the link right now. We are going to be over on Rumble this Saturday, and we're gonna make sure we are doing a Rumble this Saturday. Everybody go over there. We're gonna be talking about the deep state fuckery, the purple lights, in the street lights. We gonna talk about all that stuff, because we haven't talked. There's been a lot of stuff gaining momentum since the last show we did in August. So we're gonna get into that. So Friday night we'll be on YouTube. Saturday night we will be over on Rumble. All right. So everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Try, if you got snow, I hate it too. All right. I don't know what else to tell you. But
Make sure
everybody-
you got some good. If you got snow, make sure you got some good tires. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Make sure you got some good tires. But everybody, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your evening, the rest of your week. We'll see you Friday night, and then we'll see you Saturday night. Go over. Remember, click that link for the Rumble channel. You don't want to hear all this shit. But until Saturday night, we will see you guys then. All right. So let me get my things up. All right. Bass, Wilcott, you want to say anything?
Good night.
Night. See y'all Friday.
All right, guys, take it easy.